Go. Hello,
Alright.
hello, everyone.
Hey.
It,
Alright.
it's me and my good pal Rindo again, and once again we're back to be doing some pre-recorded playtime of Spark the Electric Jester 3 for the Nintendo Beach. I mean the Nintendo Switch.
Yep. Episode 2 is a go-go now.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, alright, so, anything Sonic or other platformer-related things you've had fun with lately?
Not really. Actually, but I'm still excited to see what you have in store for here. Can't wait to see what other things this game has.
Yeah, alright then. Go ahead. Alright. Alright, here we go. On to the first boss level for us.
Alrighty. See what this is like.
Sawman. Okay, and now that I'm replaying this again, I'm pretty sure this first boss is beatable, but like every boss after this is designed to be like really, really hard and next to impossible to like beat on your first try.
Right. So this is interesting. I guess it's like a tutorial boss, but it still feels like an actual boss. It isn't just the glorified tutorial, I should say.
Yeah, yeah. Also, apparently this game's parry is a lot stricter compared to like what Sonic Frontiers does. Like, you just have to hold L and then you parry automatically. This game is a lot more strict with the parry timing. I know that much, at least.
Right. It feels like an actual parry, is what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like the parrying in, like, in Smash Ultimate, for example. There we go.
Yeah, that...
Because, like, it feels a little too... I don't know, like, what the timing is, but, like, I know it's a little strict in Smash Ultimate. Ah.
Right.
And see, when I'm getting hit, it's because I'm being bad.
Right. Right. It seems like the parry window is just generous enough. Strict enough to not feel spammable and just, like, and takes little input to pull off, but just lenient enough to not break your flow or, you know, be overly punishing.
Plus, they give you a big red warning sign when they're about to attack. So, like, if you're not responding to that, then that's your own fault.
Yeah, that helps. All right, so we got phase 2.
Like, I like it when the game makes it so, like, when you get hit by attack, it's more your own fault. Like with what Yokai Watch Busters does. Lots of big red circles.
Right.
Yeah. There it goes. Ah.
That was weird.
Got some connection issues, but it's fine. Everything's still working smoothly.
All right.
Like, even if you like miss the timing, the parry still acts like a block, so that's fair.
Right. You just don't get the big rewards from pulling off a perfect parry.
Very skill reliant, rewarding parry. I love this.
Yeah. Yeah. And it seems like you're it seems like you can beat this boss and it's doable with just your basic combo too, which is fine. I assume that you don't have like too many like offense options like this early on. And
yeah, like
you get later.
Yeah, pretty much all I'm doing is like spamming attacks and being bad at parrying. But like pretty much everything after this is gonna be like way harder. Plus they'll give you way more combo options after this, if you invest in them, of course.
Right. Yeah, just having that level of customization and just the feeling of progression. That's that's always something that's good to see in like games like this that emphasize just I'm not sure if I want to call this like character action combat, but you know, but yeah, it seems like you're...
Oh man, my combo meter. We won anyway.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, the boss is dead, that's all that matters.
And like, this is I really respect all the 3D animation that went into this game, all things considered, too.
Yeah, it's not it's not easy for indie developers to make 3D games just because of how time and resource intensive 3D is, especially for like a small, you know, somebody who's just like developing games independently. In the case of like Lake Feppard,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he has like a team of others as of now, but I know that he started like game development just kind of on his own.
Like if this was all one person, that just makes it all the more amazing.
Right.
And that cutscene was like really cool, like something out of Sonic X. Love that.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good. That was a pretty well designed first boss. You know, it felt like it did what a tutorial is generally supposed to do, but still feel like a real boss fight, not so much a glorified tutorial, which is good.
Yeah, I think we have enough to like buy some upgrades. So I think I'm gonna like invest in like in some speed based stuff. Like let's see.
Yeah, just for help with platforming.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. We haven't really seen something like this in like being able to actually like give yourself like new platforming moves in like a Sonic game. That's something that, you know, Sonic Adventure like did, but we haven't really seen like anything like this in like a newer Sonic game, because Sonic basically has like a fully kitted out movesets from the get-go.
The closest thing I can think of is like Wario Land 2, where once you collect certain treasures, you unlock certain moves.
Right.
That way there's a sense of progressions, so that you can get more treasures more easily as you get more power-ups and abilities.
Yeah, basically, that's basically what, That's basically what a lot of Metroidvanias do. You basically have to explore to find the upgrades, and then, once you find those upgrades, it'll make exploring the rest of the levels, like, easier, just because you have this more fully kitted out moveset. And we have rail grinding, you see?
Oh yeah, Rail Canyon was actually one of my favorite levels as a kid, so, like, being able to, from Sonic Heroes, so being able to play something like this is so cool.
Right. Let's hope we see something like this in the upcoming Sonic X Shadow Generations, just because I feel like they're gonna double down on like those Heroes callbacks just because Shadow was playable in that game.
Like I played Rail Canyon like religiously as a kid. Like I'm not joking about that. Like I would play it again and again and again. I just had so much fun with it. Like all the little rhino robots on the rails. That was always one of the coolest things to me. And just seeing all the characters rail grinding in funny ways, especially with the animation, like on Big the Cat when he got on a speed boost on a rail. That was always so funny to me.
Right. It helps that, you know, Sonic Heroes had all that fun dialogue too when the characters are interacting with stuff. I guess. Oh, I remember like in Sonic Heroes, like one of the things that Tails said when I think you were going like really fast, you would say, "Whoa, my head is spinning." Yeah,
I remember that. That was so great, and like that's probably like the only time I'll ever like care for characters that talk during gameplay. Games like Sonic Heroes, just the little character interactions, because that's always so great. But like one example I loved from that game was like what was Cream the Rabbit saying, "My head's spinning," to which Big the Cat would say, "Feel good."
Yeah. It's kind of funny. People always remember like you know, Sonic Heroes' character dialogue and interactions during gameplay, but then you got like, what was it? It's kind of funny. The very next, like, I'm not sure if you would call Shadow the Hedgehog a mainline game, but I know that Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog had some really wacky like character dialogue depending on what path you chose. Like, you know, of course, you know, you have the neutral route in Shadow where you were off, or sometimes you teamed up with like the Chaotix, and I remember that Charmia had some dialogue when he was with Shadow about not knowing what a CD is.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Like he doesn't know. He basically doesn't know what a disc is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mostly just remember Charmy from Sonic X being voiced by, I think her name is Casey Rogers. Like have you ever watched the Pokemon anime?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm familiar with like the 4 Kids cast members that what was it? That was used like throughout like all the various like 4Kids anime dubs, so I'm familiar.
Yeah, like she's more famously known as Max from the Pokemon anime. Maisel. Okay, my game looks like the game froze or little.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
That was weird.
Not sure what happened there, but probably a hiccup with performance, but on my PC. But everything's going well so far. Anyway, like she's more famously known as like Max in Maisel brother in the Pokemon anime, and like that's pretty much all I can hear with her performance is Charmy. Like I've heard her done like plenty of little boy voices throughout the Pokemon anime. Like recently while watching the Pokemon Johto anime, I'm pretty sure she was the voice of a kid who desperately wanted a Dunsparce. It's like you can tell it's her, but like the voice is a lot more distinct and more unique. But like for some reason, whenever I hear her play Charmy, all I can hear is Max.
Nice. I see. I get. Yeah, I get what you mean. That's the thing with a lot of like, you know, actors and voice actors. When they have like one distinguished voice, it's like all you can hear is like one specific character. Like it's harder to really like. It's kind of funny too because I know that what was it? The Sonic franchise has had a lot of like really well-known voice actors. Like, for example, Keith Silverstein is like Vector. Like, you know, he has like a very, very wide vocal range, but you know, he has like one specific voice for Vector.
Yeah. Keith Silverstein, sometimes like he's so good that sometimes I have to. Oh shoot!
Uh-oh.
Sometimes it's hard to like tell him apart. He has a lot of really good range, I guess is what I'm saying. Sometimes it can be hard to tell him apart. Sometimes it can be easy. Like he's also a Lupin the Third voice actor, I think.
Right. Oh no, the train.
Oh man,
okay, at least you didn't get killed.
I was only 1 health point. Good thing I don't have to pick up rings. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
I don't know what made me speed up like that, but
that's weird.
I fell off to my death.
That's no good.
Good thing there's no live systems. Oh shoot!
That's good.
This is the death stream.
That's good. Oh no. This is gonna be like some part of official death like compilation on YouTube. Me being bad it sparked the Electric Jester 3. Yeah.
Alright.
That'll be a video. That'll be a video title and a half. But hopefully you can rectify that.
Man, it's so cool how I can actually just jump over those trains. Alright.
Yeah.
So, what was I gonna say after that? Okay, it's also like, there's another voice actress that I really, really love, who basically gets typecasted and like, you can only like ever hear her voice when she does it, but it's Alexis Tipton. I don't suppose you watch a lot of like Funimation / Crunchyroll dubs.
No, I'm familiar with them. I'm familiar with her performance.
Yeah, like
her performances.
I'm pretty sure I don't know if her hair has dyed or not, but like she's pretty much always typecasted as like a hot blonde in whatever anime there is. Like in the recent release of an isekai anime called No Longer Allowed in This World, she voices a hot blonde elf. And in The Legendary Hero Is Already Dead, she was also the hot blonde childhood friend character. And in Million Arthur, she's the main protagonist, a hot blonde King Arthur girl who likes to cosplay in bunny suits and stuff. She has that kind of voice.
I guess all I can say is they always find like the right person for the right role. It's just goes to show like the proven experience like these voice actors have.
Okay, here's a boss that's pretty much going to be impossible to beat on the first try. This Mega Man Zero looking Kabuki guy.
Yeah, he really does look like he's straight out of that franchise. Yeah.
Like I'm probably not even gonna. I'm probably still gonna try my best to make for good viewership. But like.
Okay.
But like I don't expect. Yeah, but like don't expect me to win this.
Yeah.
You pretty much need. Like he's way too fast, and like I'm pretty sure you can't. I tried to parry that bomb before, and like it hasn't really worked.
All right. Oh man, yeah, those attacks are like so like big. Like you can see how big they are, which is good. But man, it's like you never have time to get out of the way, from what I've seen.
And you barely have to. Like, you basically need a ridiculously good skill level to, like, be able to beat this on your first try, because, like, the attacks just come one after another, and he moves around so fast.
He doesn't give you any He doesn't give you any good openings. You basically have to create them your own.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I guess you're one hit away from death because you're out of... I see that you're out of health, but you haven't croaked yet.
There we go.
Oh, now you're dead.
Automatic cutscene.
Yep. Oh, no, into the river.
This guy has a pretty cool design. A really great... One of those really great rival character designs.
No, yeah, I know... Yeah, that's something that I feel like the Spark the Electric Jester series is known for. They have a lot of, like, pretty crazy, like, designs that don't feel, like, too on the nose, because I know this is very much a very Sonic-inspired game, but none of the characters, like, scream, oh, this is obviously, you know, a very Sonic-inspired universe. It really helps just give this game its own, you know, unique visual flair and identity.
I can't help but compare it to Sonic games I love, but that's just how good it is compared to those games, and it still feels like its own thing.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, too. You also have, like, you know, the Freedom Planet games, and even though, you know, the first game felt pretty Sonic-inspired, you have, like, the second game, which, you know, it has its own, like, art style and feels more distinct from, you know, the series it's inspired by.
Also some gorgeously animated sprites like those 16-bit era Sonic sprites I love so much.
Yeah, it almost feels, or honestly, it almost feels like the, sprite work of Freedom Planet feels inspired by, like, their more updated consoles, like I say updated consoles, and I mentioned like the Sega 32X, which is basically just an add-on.
Yeah.
But I mean, the visuals of Knuckles Chaotix look great. And of course, you know, the music in that game is also in Knuckles Chaotix is fantastic too. It's just, you know, it's the gameplay that a lot of people don't really jive with. Are you familiar with Knuckles Chaotix's gameplay?
Being bounced around from one end to another because you're tied to someone with the ring thing?
Yep. You're basically bound to your partner in life. Marriage, in other words.
But bungee jumping in Sonic gameplay, and it doesn't really work in execution.
Yeah, and it's also kind of interesting too. I've seen like a review of like that game, and it actually like showcases like how barren like the levels are. There basically is like there's this noticeable lack of design, because it's like the developers kind of knew that the main issue with that game was the ring tether gimmick, and so they dialed down on like the amount of enemies and hazards that were in that game, just because the ring tether gimmick was the main challenge you had to overcome.
When the gameplay itself is working against you, you know there's something wrong.
Yep. And also some things that are that's funny about Knuckles Chaotix is that I will always remember is the fact that the Team Chaotix was introduced in that game, and apparently Charmy was absolutely broken in that game, just because like Tails, he can fly, but unlike Tails, he never gets tired, so he can just fly around the levels like as much as he pleases. And on top of that, he has like an invincible dash that allows him to dart in any direction, and it's his main tool for beating bosses. So basically, you have this character that has incredible unparalleled mobility, and is basically just deletes any challenge the game offers. And also
Charmy the
Charmy
B top tier.
Yep, he's a top tier in that game only.
Oh boy. And we're probably never gonna get a port of that game. I can't imagine. I don't know the full details about that game, but I don't think Sonic Team is ever really gonna acknowledge it for any ports or remasters or anything.
I don't think so. They might just bundle it as like an extra bonus you get. Something like you would do in like Sonic Adventure DX, because I know in Sonic Adventure DX, one of the things that it had over the original adventure was that you could actually like the collectibles in that game allowed you to unlock like the ability to play like certain like rare certain like more obscure Sonic games.
Oh yeah, remember those Sonic Retro collections on things like GameCube? I remember.
Yeah, like the Mega and Gems collection.
I remember like having a retro collection of Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles all on the DS once upon a time.
Oh yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, I know that collection. It's kind of funny how that game proved that the what was it, Genesis Sonic games could actually run on portable consoles, which is something that I know that Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis on the GBA kind of flunked.
Oh god, yeah, I actually had that as a kid and tried so
Me
hard
too.
to play it and enjoy it. God, now I see. Like I thought the slow down frame rate was just part of the game, but nope, that was an exclusive feature.
Yeah, it's just one of the two games that really brought down Sonic's 15th anniversary. The other you should know.
Oh god. But you ruined the classics and you ruined the modernization. All just to meet rush for Christmas release.
And just to have something major for the 15th anniversary of the franchise.
Damn corporations trying to suck up the stockholders.
Yep. That's so Sega. But yeah. Anyway, I haven't been paying attention to this story, but I've also noticed that
I'm just keeping it up for people that care. I'm more interested in the gameplay so far.
Yeah. I know that like I said, I know that this story is definitely It's definitely something. I'm not gonna spoil it for any viewers watching, but I will say it's just definitely something.
Even though I'm not interested in the story, even a bit, I'm glad I appreciate them putting effort into the story, even if I don't care, and they still make it skippable. I respect that. That's how stories should be. They shouldn't interfere with the gameplay.
Right.
All right. Let's see.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna be doing the wall jumping tutorial now.
All right.
It's a bunch of tutorial levels, and then we're probably gonna try to get enough to unlock the next phase, and then we'll call it a day.
Alrighty. Yep. Yeah, and I do think it's interesting how this game handles tutorials. They feel very they do feel like hands-on. They do feel like little mini challenges. And
I also like how they look like resource-saving test areas, something the developer probably played around with and made himself to see how well the game would work.
Yeah. It is a very interesting aesthetic choice, but I think it works just given the context of the level.
Also, the wall jumping, pretty much every action in this game is great, but I like the wall jumping in this. It's basically what Mario does in, New Super Mario Brothers, where you have a pretty big window for it. Apparently, wall jumping was a lot more strict in Super Mario 64 compared to what they did for it in the DS version, where where they gave you that window of him clinging onto the wall.
Yeah, that's what I think, wall jumps should be handled. You should have, a pretty lenient window on when you can, wall jump.
Oh boy, and now for wall running, just like
Sonic Lost World?
Yeah, just like Sonic Lost World, but less terrible. Sonic Heroes also had wall running, but only Sonic, I think only Sonic, Shadow, and Shadow could do it. Espio's was kind of permanent, so you could just wall cling and never have to worry about falling. But
right.
Sometimes it would be hard to get to certain places because of how Sonic and Shadow's wall run was pretty temporary.
Yeah, I remember run for a specific amount of time.
Yeah, I remember dying a lot.
Yeah, because right here I see that you are running. The longer you run, the more height you do start to lose height, so you can't run on the wall forever, or else you start to slip.
Also, you gain height from wall jumping, so that makes it so you pretty much have to actively pay attention to what you're doing and where you're going.
Yep. But this one's pretty.
First try, awesome.
Yep. Yeah, this one was pretty lenient in when and where you could wall run, just so it helps you get the feel of it while also still giving you a good test.
Yeah. Also, big red arrows to let the player know that if you don't jump or pay attention, it's your own fault.
Yep. All right, what else do we got here?
All right, what do we got here? This stage. It's another find the coin stage. This one was I feel like I didn't enjoy this one as much as the first one. because it was, I think it was partially because it was a little bigger and a lot more rails that made it harder, and a lot
Easy
more
to
weird
miss.
stacks on places to like make it easy to basically make it easier to like miss the coins.
Right. Yeah, this area does seem like it's a lot bigger, and I guess what's also interesting is that there is a lot of rails.
I just noticed something funny. There's a property damage score bonus. Like if you break boxes, it's called a property damage bonus apparently.
Hey, anything to increase your score.
Plus 30 property damage. Oh gosh, that's so great.
All right. Let's wonder how high you can get. Oh.
I gotta get the highest score for ruining other people's property, man.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I need to find a way to get up there. Let's see, where's this rail go? Ah, shoot, I'm getting hurt all over the place.
Yeah, those fire pillars are placed.
And I'm on a 5 minute.
Quite a few locations.
And I'm also on a time limit, so I can't really afford to be slow.
No, you can't. Oh. See, I really appreciate like the fact that you just did what you just did, just being able to like dash all the way to that platformer. I really do. You know, I like it when the game has like an open-ended level, but the game like has like this intended way to get to a location, but you can.
It doesn't feel.
But you have like other ways to get to that location, not just like the.
Yeah, the best way to describe it is that it doesn't feel like a leap of faith. Like you know you can actually get there.
Right. And it helps that the game has like a. That's what's nice about games that give you like what was it? Large varied move sets and how you can like move around like this game, since you can basically just air dash your way to like a platform as opposed to like taking like that one of those rail sections. Oh.
Alright. 4 out of 10. Just 5 more.
Right. Oh. Is that one? Yeah, there's one.
How do I get up there? Oh, shoot! No!
Oh no.
I hope I kept all my coins. Okay, I did.
Okay,
good.
yeah, you did. Thankfully, that would have sucked if you didn't. But no, the game is nice to you like that. That's much better. It's much better that way.
Yeah. 6, 4 left. This is certainly a lot better. Also, a lot better design than Knuckles' search for the emerald levels. Like the game makes it basically makes it plain as day where all the MacGuffins are.
Yeah, you don't have to dig. You don't have to dig and search.
Yeah, the skill is all in getting them in a good amount of time.
Right.
2 more.
Right. I mean, I guess I should. Okay, no, there's one. I mean, do you think that this game? Wait, or is there like an upgrade in this game that allows you to give you like a sensor to detect if you're close?
I'm pretty sure. I am 99% sure there is. I haven't gotten far enough to invest in it, but I am 99% sure there is a sensor upgrade. No.
Okay, that. Uh-oh. No. Oh no, you lost your footing.
All right. At least I know where to go, and I got plenty of time.
That's good. I think the time limits so far for these coin hunting levels are
they also put
just lenient enough.
Yeah, and also they put way more than the 10 required, so like you can always go to like different ones if you need to do like I don't know what the optimal route is. I'm just trying to collect the ones I can see that I think I can get to. So it feels a lot more fair this way, as opposed to as opposed to something like Knuckles' stages in Sonic Adventure where like you have 3, but like it takes you like 20 minutes just to get all of them.
Right, because they only give you 3 and that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm also wondering, I wonder what you can use those freedom medals for. I assume they're like the emblems in like the adventure games.
All right, this is just another challenge tutorial level. Basically, having you run at a really high speed. not much to say here.
Yeah. Just go fast. Just go fast. That's it.
Oh, speaking of going fast, you know how Sonic X's dub is on an official anime channel for TMS.
No, I don't think I knew about that.
Okay, so like, so they did something they're actually doing something really cool right now, which is that they're uploading the original subbed version of the anime. Previously, all they had was the dubbed version, but now they're starting to upload the subbed version, without all the 4K censors and the original Japanese. So now you can like watch Sonic X in the original Japanese without any of the dumb 4Kids edits.
Oh, that's great actually, because I know that the thing that really messed up the American version was just 4Kids being 4Kids. So being able to experience what the original Sonic X, how Sonic X was originally made to be is always a plus.
Like even in the first few minutes of me watching episode 1, I'm actually surprised about how much beautifully animated robot violence that got deleted because of the 4Kids version, and it really pisses me off.
Yep, 4Kids being 4Kids. It's no wonder why they shut down. Also,
nobody likes censorship.
Yep. Oh, I also just realized that last level you played honestly feels like it honestly looks like a Sonic Forces level, except a lot better because you're not dealing with all the other baggage that Forces was associated with, namely the physics and controls.
Sonic Forces does what Spark the Electric Jester can do on its tutorial levels.
Yeah.
Alright, where am I going? Reach the score goal. Okay, I guess I guess I'm going for a high score here.
Oh, okay. It's not like a... Well... Oh, okay, this is why the level is, like, more open-ended. You have to actually reach a specific score.
What am I at? Okay, I see my score now. I'm at 815. I gotta get to, like, 40,000.
40,000. Alright.
This level might be a lot harder than I thought, and I've got 10 minutes to get that score.
All right. Seems that you were able to get quite a bit of points from like comboing that one bulkier enemy.
Yeah, like I think you get a lot. The real way to get scores, like, they give you like a lot of multipliers whenever you chain combos and stuff.
Right. Yeah, here's like a tankier enemy. So,
Ah, man, me being bad at parrying again.
Yeah. Wonder if you can get a higher score for parrying.
Oh yeah, gotta destroy
Property
boxes. Property damage score. Okay, I can't kill these.
Oh yeah.
10 minutes to get 40,000 points.
Oh yeah, I'm wondering if those little like little yellow prisms also give you points. I'm pretty sure they do.
Too focused, too locked in. Gotta get those points in 7 minutes or less.
Yep.
I've never actually played on this level before, this is my first time playing against it on this, trying to get the high score.
Yep. Yeah.
So
seems like
it'll be funny to watch me fail at this.
All right. Seems like this level is is definitely designed with like the level goal in mind. It really, because it is a very open level. It is a very open level made for exploring, but yeah, you have a lot.
It sort of feels like what was the? Oh yeah, Rouge's level in Sonic Adventure 2. I can't remember that security hall. I think that's what it's called.
Right, because you're inside like you're inside like a building. And it has Has all this technology like assets.
All these enemy robots too.
Yep.
Okay, I'm almost halfway there. 18,000. Here we go, 25,000.
Yeah, that big enemy was definitely a good idea to combo. We got more big enemies right here.
Ah, man, I keep messing up my parries.
Yeah.
32,000. All right. Looks like I gotta find more big enemies somewhere. All right, here's another one. Awesome.
Right on cue. Oh.
40,000. Yes. All right.
All right.
Now we gotta find an
All right.
exit.
There's the exit.
I'm out of here.
There you go. Oh, no multiplier, but I guess that's okay. Helps that. That was helpful. Definitely helped that, what was it? This game gave you, like, some different colored arrows and told you where you needed to go. Especially helps with a more open-ended level design like that.
Okay, I guess how it's supposed to work is like there are three floors and you gotta like if you get all the definitely one of those probably come back and try again later levels for backtracking so that you can try to get a higher score and get everything in them. Man, 100%ing
Right.
this game has got to be like a ton of content, all things considered.
Yeah, yeah, I guess going after everything is a great way to double your playtime, as we all say. I mean,
And I'm having fun with it, all things considered. Like, I feel like an issue I have with 100%ing certain Sonic games is that it's a little too tedious and precise. Like Sonic Adventure 2 especially. Like I did not have the patience to try to like go for 100% Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I understand. Especially when all the requirements to get like the collectibles are like really and ranks are like really strict.
Yeah, meanwhile with like Super Mario 64 or like any Mario game really, like I would probably like adore like trying to get the the 100%. Like everything, like collectibles feel a lot more fair in Mario games compared to like certain Sonic games.
Right. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Did you actually not get hit by that big robot's kick there?
I blocked it. I actually parried on time this time.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Like when I'm not parrying, it's my own fault, and when I'm parrying properly, it's because I'm good at the game.
Yeah. You're learning here.
Looks like this level is just an enemy gauntlet.
Yeah. Seems like it. I feel like these enemy gauntlets are gonna become a lot more interesting when you get like more combat moves later on.
Yeah, I pretty much haven't invested in any of the combat skills. Like I mostly just care about getting through the levels faster, but like that's actually. But now that I think about it, it's pretty great that this game has so much level variety. Like you got find the MacGuffin levels, you got score based levels, you got enemy gauntlets, and you've got your basic speed based platformer. Like pretty much all of the kinds of gameplay styles Sonic kind of tries to do, especially like with the find the MacGuffins levels, like with Knuckles or Rouge.
Right. And that. Yeah, and it helps that the game has this non-linear structure too, so you can really do the levels, any levels in any order, and you'll still like be progressing in the game.
All right, that one's done.
Yeah, something that I've been realizing about this game is that you can really vary your playthrough to be your own.
Yeah. Like, and you can do this all with one character to boot, as opposed to like Sonic that has to like design gameplay around quote unquote Sonic's stupid friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Sonic's stupid friends. I guess with the exception of I almost want to say that Heroes is kind of an exception, but then again, every team in that game had its own like distinguishing factors, even though they all like played off like the same like gameplay formula. Uh-oh.
Me being bad again.
Fell into the pit.
I'm gonna restart the stage.
Okay.
Yeah. I need all the time I can get.
Yep.
A level that can be beaten in less than a minute and 30 seconds. Ah.
Alright. There we go. That's interesting that you were able to home in on the rail there.
Yeah. It feels like getting onto a rail feels pretty lenient.
Yeah, that's helpful. It's always annoying when you're trying to like lock onto like when you're using like the homing attack in like a 3D Sonic game and you try to like lock onto something but it just doesn't trigger. Even if you're like really like close to it. Have you ever had that happen?
Oh, more times than I can count. Where do I begin?
Right. So far, no, the being able to home in on objects hasn't failed you too bad yet.
Yeah, like I go where I actually want to go, and the game doesn't make, and it doesn't feel like and it feels like I pretty much only failed because of my own fault.
Right. Let's see if you can make this here.
4 seconds. No, I failed.
You were so close too. I saw like the goal ring.
Yeah, all right. Looks like we're restarting. All right, gotta focus. Gotta lock in.
Lock and load.
It's all about speed.
Yeah, speed. Speed's the name of the game here. His name is Spark, and Speed's his game.
Spark's the name, Speed's my game.
He goes lightning fast, eh?
I can't wait for the anime adaptation where he gets reverse isekai'd into a world of humans.
Oh god, that'll be weird. I mean, I guess it's not. I mean, I say that, and then, what was it? Sonic has been with, like, humans, even though he's, like, a mutant compared to, what was it? The humans.
There's some, like, really, like, even watching, like, also, with watching Sonic X in Japanese, like, there's some really funny lines that apparently got cut from the dub, like, in the first few minutes, you know, when Sonic is surrounded by cops?
Right.
One of the big police, one of the higher commander police officers basically says, now, we can't go around abusing animals.
Yeah, I guess they were able to recognize that Sonic was an animal, even though he's technically an alien, mutant alien, essentially.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save real quick, then do this level, and then we'll call it a day.
Alright, let's see what this, last level for now is gonna be about.
Yeah, we're having a real blast with this game. Glad I got to play it.
Yeah, and maybe I'll actually, decide to, play my friend's, I should say my friend's copy in his Steam library since I'm sharing, a library with him.
Right, so far we've had, Escape from the City, and we've gotten, Rail Canyon.
Rail Canyon. I wonder what other levels from Sonic that, Spark will pull from and do his own twist on.
Just to be slightly spoilers, because I know we're gonna, like, see it next anyway, but I'm pretty sure after this it's, Radical Highway.
Alright, so we're going to the Golden Gate Bridge, or, like, this game's version of that.
Yeah.
Because you already knew that, a lot of Sonic Adventure 2's levels were based on, West Coast America, right?
It makes sense, like, I'm pretty sure you see a JPEG of San Francisco in, like, Rouge and Tails' driving levels. That was like, okay.
Oh no.
I don't know what. I think
you,
I
like,
just
fell through
bumped
the
into
rails.
something.
Yeah, it's like you fell through like the rails there. I wonder what happened.
I think that might have been a tad bit of Joy-Con drift. I think.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like I've had some on and off issues with my Joy-Cons. Not enough that it's ruined any games, but like it's really annoying. I wish Nintendo made better hardware. I've been taking good care of them, cleaning out all the dust and stuff. So like it goes away after I take some like hand sanitizer, put them on a Q-tip, and like get underneath the rubber of the control sticks, and that usually fixes it. So at least it's not enough that it like I have to replace them yet.
Have you considered getting a Pro Controller?
I kind of don't like Pro controllers. I don't know if it's like the grip or something, but like I don't care for them.
Okay, you just don't like how they feel. I understand.
Yeah,
I guess
like,
control.
It's hard to explain. Ah, shoot. Oh, okay. Saved myself.
Alright, there we go.
Ah, shoot. Fall damage.
Oh, fall damage is a thing. Oh crap. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it is a thing in this game. I almost forgot.
Yeah, we hardly ever encounter it because of the double jump.
Yeah. I'm just so used to not seeing fall damage because, you know, Sonic games never had them.
Spark has fall damage, and it's fair because you can double jump around it. Like, see that? I was able to avoid fall damage really quickly just by like double jumping the last second, sort of like a Mario 64 ground pound trick.
Yep.
All right, killed those guys. Is there another enemy around here? No. Okay, there we go. Doors took a bit to open.
It's interesting that you got a little bit of a break there from the platforming before heading right back into the action. I guess
It kind of feels like a Sonic X anime episode when you think about it, where you fight robots now and again, and they actually feel like the fights matter or are important. Something about Sonic Heroes is like enemies, they feel a little too bulky half the time until you get the level ups.
right. Like it just makes the combat in that game less something to engage in, just because the enemies just don't feel fun to fight because of them just being, you know, bloated HP pools, and that's it.
And it makes it worse when they make the enemies required to like progress, like in Final Fortress and Sonic Heroes.
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot, no! I didn't get enough speed.
Oh no.
Guess I'm dead here.
Yep.
I jumped too early on that. I jumped too early on that speed panel. See, it was my own fault. It feels great to be able to say that instead of like blame, and when it feels like it's something I have to blame the game for,
Yeah,
which happens a lot in games like Sonic Heroes.
Yeah. Yes, the classic lack of polish in like a Sonic game. Alright.
Sega hire Lake Pepper.
Might as well hire the free plan devs.
Get a collaboration of Lake Pepard and the Freedom Planet devs and see what they can make. That would be amazing. Spark the Electric Jester and I forget her name. Cicely, is that it?
Oh wait, Sash Lilac.
Sash Lilac. That's her name. Like make them officially playable characters in Sonic games while you're at it.
Yeah, or heck, they can even make if they get the permission from the creators, they might as well like have them be like, I don't know, crossover characters in like a Sonic game. Maybe you could unlock them in game, or they could be like a free DLC or something. Or hey, even if Sonic Team decides to do like more spin-offs, they might as well like have those two as like neat little add-ons.
If an official
crossover content.
If an official game or a collab like that happened, then they would be obligated to put Spark and hopefully Sash Lilac and I forget that upcoming game in game's name, like that upcoming mobile game. What's it called?
Sonic Rumble.
Rumble. That's it. Yeah. I'm still looking forward to that. I really hope it turns out to be lots of fun, and like and also like the upcoming Mario Party game where that also has like a big multiplayer thing that looks great. Like all those massive multiplayer games with characters I love, that looks like it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, yeah, and it also helps that there's quite a lot of Sonic media to be excited for. Like in the back half of this year, you got like Sonic X Shadow Generations, and of course you got Sonic Rumble, just like you mentioned, and now we're getting the third Sonic movie. Really hoping it's a good one.
Yep. All things considered, it feels good to be a Sonic fan this year, even with any games Sonic inspired like this coming to Switch. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this session. Thank you all for watching, and thank you, Rindo, for being part of this.
No problem. Catch you in the next episode.
Oh yeah.